Hey guys, I'm back! Alright, so where have I been? That's an interesting question, isn't it? Honestly, I've been busy. Well, two things. I've been busy, personal stuff. Not really like, oh no, I'm in dire emotional distress. Just, financial things, which really aren't that serious. Just, you know, gotta save, gotta do all that. So I haven't really been able to invest in the channel as much as I would like. And aside from that, I've also been, excuse me. I've also taken on, like, more responsibilities with regards to work in school. So, that's where I've been. Well, that's one thing. I kind of combine them. But the second reason is because I've been trying to hold myself to a higher standard. And in order to produce better content, I need a better video editor. But if I can't spend money on the channel, I need to look for the free stuff. And the free stuff has been hit or miss. I've tried HitFilm 4 that everyone recommends. No, it's not good. It's not good. At least in my experience. Hello, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
And I recently tried Shotcut, which seemed to be good, and I've been running into issues with that, and I'm gonna try, I think it's, let's see, DaVinci Resolve 12. But I need something better in the meantime. But what am I using now? VideoPad. Hey, I'll give it credit. It's been, you know, uploading for my channel, and it works. It's not great, it's not spectacular, it has issues, but it works. I can actually export the video file.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
But
Part of me feels guilty over what
all that
Jenkins was
PSA out of the way,
I might not be here.
I decided to bring you commentary because why not? It's been a while, I can at least do this, and I want to do this. Because we're going to play Mass Effect and talk about Mass Effect Andromeda, because I'm in a bit of a pickle, folks.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there.
I've seen friends die, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit,
I think you're gonna fit in here just
Thanks,
fine.
Commander.
I'm still probably going to romance Liara, because Liara's my bae. Almost in every single Mass Effect playthrough I've done, or at least the one where I'm trying to play me. And I don't know, Liara's just more interesting in my opinion. But my pickle is, and that's the topic of this video, should I get Mass Effect Andromeda? Because here's my dilemma. I am not a fan of the lead game designer, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name because I can't. Well, not that I can't pronounce his name, I can't remember his name right now, but needless to say, it's been widely reported, and there's documentation that he's a racist son of a bitch. He really hates white people.
Just about to bring us into the Citadel.
For some reason, and I find that quite frankly distasteful. I'm gonna shut up for a minute because this is really an awesome scene. Just sip my iced coffee. Citadel, baby.
Look at the size of that ship.
I remember when I first saw that, I was like, what? That's cool.
Well, sizes and everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying, you need firepower too.
Can I...
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance...
Joker doesn't stand by for clearance.
Normandy out.
Who does the Citadel think they are?
Tower, please proceed to dock 422.
Okay, we saw all the cool stuff. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I don't want to support this guy, and
This is an
oddly
outrage.
enough...
The council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony.
God, I am so not a fan of that
The
guy.
Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the
Udina.
risks when you went into the Traverse.
Udina,
But
Udina,
Saren,
Udina.
You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought
Just the
Geth.
ground team from Eden.
I have the mission reports.
They are.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't
Well, it's the
dare
truth,
play
dude.
every human
But yeah, I don't want to support this guy,
They
but
don't
on the other
stop.
hand...
I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead,
People are strange, that's all I gotta say. Not that you guys didn't already know that. It's the age of the internet, you know. My goodness. So, I guess that's my dilemma. I'll be partly supporting racists, but it's a big game. I'm a Mass Effect fan, right? And I'd like to play it, and I'd like to make sure BioWare gets my money for it, right? So,
And that's why I hate politicians.
I heard the middle ground option is get it used or get a key from another site. Pardon me. I know, it took me like 5 minutes to do that train of thought. Worst part of the video to try and do all that, but whatever. So yeah, so that's my dilemma. Oh, I'll talk to these guys later. I always, every playthrough, I love talking to those guys. You got the Volus who's like, oh man, humanity sucks. And then you got the Elcor, yep, Elcor. The Elcor ambassador who's like, nah man, just chill, relax. Like, bro. God, I really do love this game. And so that's my dilemma. Love Mass Effect. Want to get Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm not gonna lie. Fringe benefit, it would be the first like AAA release that I like got on launch and like actually did coverage of. So that would actually help my channel driving traffic towards it, and I'd like to do that. I'm obviously not going to be able to get it out as quickly as say, you know, a lot of other people who probably have review codes, but still, I want to try Mass Effect Andromeda. I want to see what it's all about, and I want to share that with you guys. I don't even know where I'm going. That's Rapid Transit. Let's see. Expose Saren. But before we do that, you know what? There is a side quest very, very close. And all it requires is conversation. But I do believe I am leaning more towards getting it used or maybe just outright buying it. Just saying, you know what, I'm just gonna buy this game. Just bite the bullet on this one. Definitely not pre-order it. I haven't pre-ordered a game in like 2 years, and I'm glad. And just so you guys know, reviews are in the works. In fact, I'm about a quarter to almost 2/4 of the way through a video that I was doing today. I just had to just stop because you can get tunnel vision with any line of work you're doing, so it's best to just take a step back and reevaluate everything. I have the format. Really, at least for me right now, the most annoying part, because I'm not that good at like even reading off scripts, and my script reading is much better than this one. It's just, you know, the mistakes I made editing all that stuff out. It's like, ugh. So that's probably another hour of work, and then I'm just gonna do, you know, some editing stuff with the videos, the actual video footage. Now I could have sworn, and oh, for the few of you who care, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the review the Fallout 4 season pass, and I still am, or rather I want to, but my god,
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is
playing Mass Effect, Fallout 4, like, I'm pretty much tired of the base game. I've tried to go through, like, so far I've tried to go through Far Harbor. That's the one I've made the most progress on. It's just more of the same. I mean, the environment's cool, the enemies are cool. I actually really do like the environment. The environment, for me, like, Far Harbor is a character in itself. I like Far Harbor. The map anyway. So far the story is just meh. It's like, and there are factions. I did mention this in my previous review, but I'm not trying to compare, but again, compared to New Vegas, the faction system in Fallout 4 is shallow and awful, and I don't like it. I mean, that's it. New Vegas, to a point in New Vegas, it was very difficult to...
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Ooh. That's right, I'm the commander.
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection. Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things. You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks? No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Damn.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies. I will. Have fun, that is.
Yeah, and I've also tried the robot DLC for Fallout 4, and Jesus fucking Christ. So that's the other dilemma, is I don't want my slowly seething, like, dislike. Like, it's hard to be objective, and I feel like the best way for me to be objective is to just stay away from Fallout 4 for a considerable amount of time and then go back to it. But if I feel like I can be objective, I will. I'll do it, but if I can't, I don't want to ruin that for you guys, and you guys are getting essentially bad info. Because even if you guys don't agree with me, my info should at least be an honest critique that should be as honest and objective as possible. Everyone's gonna have some bias, that's inevitable, but the pursuit of objectivity is the most important. And that's whether it's journalism, scientific research, all that stuff. To the Citadel Tower. The Tower of Power. Ratchet and Clank deadlocked. Ooh. Watch out, bro. Garrus is gonna just do so many calibrations on you.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicari. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation.
Come on, textures, you can load all the way in. Unless they are.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Ha! They're kind of racist in the council, so probably not, but I do appreciate his, Oh. God, that really is weird. They can pull your weapons out in, like, the Citadel. Can I? No, so... Somewhat pointless, BioWare. In Elder Scrolls or some other games, you know, you pull your weapon out, people around start to get nervous. They're like, hey, this guy, he's got a sword. And then the guard comes over and is like, yo, bro, you got your sword out. What's going on, man? You're freaking people out. I'm gonna have to arrest you.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Anderson, my video game dad.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top
Yeah, why were you there?
The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Yeah.
Species
I'm trying to beat him with logic. Even though I know how this is all going to play out.
To say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
I'll find proof.
Behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
No, don't. God, never in sci-fi anything. Just rule. There are rules for horror films. Okay, now rule for just anything. Because this fits in any genre, pretty much ever. Don't be like, well, I had a dream. Just don't. Unless you got something to back it up, just don't. They'll send you right to the loony bin.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, Council, whatever. I'm like, Udina, you're such a sourpuss. But I will be part of the Council.
It was a mistake.
I know, Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
I'll exterminate your race, jerk.
Tell me about this history between you and Sarah.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago.
Oh.
Things went bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like.
We need to deal with this.
I apologize, I'm skipping this, because I've literally... I think I've played through... God, and this was like high school days. I think I've played through the Mass Effect trilogy, like, character to character 3 times. And that's not excluding, you know, oh, I feel like doing a playthrough Mass Effect 2. Just lone characters and lone games. Yeah, because I'm crazy. I don't... I'll talk.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track him.
They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with them.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this. I need...
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club.
Maybe there's another way to find
You should
evidence.
talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district.
Barla
Rumor has it
Vaughn.
he's an agent for the Shadow Broker. And he might know something about Saren, but his information won't come.
I should go.
Alright. And, you know, gotta give Bioware credit when they really put their time to the story. Like, again, this is probably like 2 or 3 hours into Mass Effect 1, and they mention a Shadow Broker, and, oh, you see this Shadow Broker in Mass Effect 2. It was a DLC mission, but still, that's cool, man. They really do have, like, a fine attention to detail, and...
The one over by the Keeper.
Oh. Where's that Solarium? Because that's so easy. Credits. And so they got great attention to detail with their stories. And honestly, Mass Effect has great lore. That's another reason why I'm really interested in Andromeda. Because I only know the basic details about the plot, and well, I actually barely know anything about the plot. I know like the basics. And Andromeda was sent, I think it was sent before the Reapers attacked. So it's 600 years in the future. And then they're in the Andromeda galaxy. So that's kind of a nice cool way to like not mess with the main Mass Effect timeline, or not timeline, universe. So
why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers?
Don't get caught.
Especially because
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about.
Just tell me what.
Especially since by the end of Mass Effect 3, flaws and all, they did with the especially the extended ending, tie everything up. And I mean, you could set a game in that again, but honestly, it'd feel weird. Like, okay, Mass Effect 4, everyone. What ending did you go with? Do you want to be generic human? Do you want to a human that can control like robots with your mind, or do you want to be part human, part robot thing? I don't know how you would. If I was a writer, I wouldn't be that task. So, I think they went with the right call for Andromeda plot wise.
Why were you being so secretive?
Well, I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not.
I can help you.
I don't even know.
I'm Commander Shepard.
I'll even send a few credits your way.
I should get going.
Yeah, I know. And I think you guys know too, so, yeah. And actually, if you hold off on these, I believe as you level up, you'll be able to get more credits per keeper, so I'm actually just gonna, I'm gonna wait on the little keepers here. I love the Fulgrim. I love the weird running that Shepard does. I really do love this game. Oh, but one thing that does kind of bother me, even though they sincerely, whatever, sorry, Grandma, even though they fucked up the Reapers, and they really did, in my opinion, they fucked up the Reapers, and Halo did the same thing with the Flood. It's just disappointing. In this age of wikis and, you know, we gotta have information on everything, nothing can be a mystery anymore. And in my opinion, the Reapers, and again, in Halo's case, the Flood, they were so awesome because of things we didn't know. The Flood. Where did the Flood come from? They came from out of our, galaxy. We don't know. Do we really want to know? Because that's a scary thought. At least in my mind, playing the Halo games, it's like, okay, we got rid of the Flood by the end of Halo 3, but it's probably more. If they came from outside the galaxy, which apparently didn't, that's in a whole nother can of worms. And then there's probably more. And that's still true, but now we know where the Flood actually came from, and it's just,
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
We just had a conversation about this, Ashley. Silly girl. Silly, 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 silly. Oh, it's a it's a model of a mass relay. Actually, is that the mass relay that would be used to bring the Reapers in? Maybe, I don't know. Anyhow. And again, the same with the Reapers. Like, that first time, right? That first time, spoiler alert, you meet Sovereign. From especially the voice acting, and him basically talking down to you, you just by right away that this is a very old machine that just one can just easily decimate anything you have to throw out of it, and not even just not even try. I would say like a mechanized god would be a great way to describe the Reapers. Then they decide to tell us how the Reapers came to be, and you know, it's like, God. And I don't want to turn this video into a rant about, oh my god, the Mass Effect 3 ending, because look, we talked, we pitched about it. I don't care what everyone says. Look, BioWare can write whatever they want, but I don't have to like it. The original ending was garbage. Its most grievous offense was not giving any closure, at least in my opinion, which they fixed somewhat, so I'll give BioWare credit for that. They met us like halfway, or a quarter of the way. I'll take what I can get. But yeah, the moral of the story is, children, mystery is good. You don't have to know every single little thing about everything. And don't get me wrong, it's cool. I especially with like lores and stuff I love, I go on wikis and, you know, I'll do some reading on that stuff. I'm not saying the fact that it exists is bad. It's just that when it gets to the point where nothing can just be, we don't know, you know? Ward locations. Core's done. Yeah, but my god, man, the Reapers. Whew. So, all of that ranting brings me back to, so, you have the Reapers who are just, I'd call them a force, but that wouldn't be doing them justice. The very personification of no hope. The personification of there's no hope, you'll fight because that's the only thing you can do, but you know you won't win. Obviously, inevitably you do win, but... Oh, this is cool. Oh. Forgive me, everyone, I forgot the control since I last played. Ah! Enemies everywhere! I love it. I don't care. I love it when the enemies repeat their terrible lines. Ha! Jerk. Eat my pistol, scum. Whereas, what's his face would say, wubba-dub-dub! As Rick would say. So my biggest concern is, with regards to Mass Effect, is its villains. The designs look alright, but... God, that's such a hard act to follow, man. The Reapers. It's like, okay, they're casting for the villains. And, you know, they're probably... I hope they're probably going to be good victims, villains in their own right. I'm just going to relax. Yo, bae. But, that's such a tough act to follow, man. Kind of like every actor who's going to have to follow up Heath Ledger. Yeah, with regards to Joker.
Back off, Rex.
It's like, great, that's,
what are you waiting for?
That's not something I envy at all. Good luck, that's all I can say, good luck.
He's not coming out, Rex. End of story.
Oh.
This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Harkin.
I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel Security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer. Turian named Garrus.
Let's get right to the point. Come on.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. You bastard. I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me we're here.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be his Spectre. Screwed up his
Yeah, I know.
them out. Of course.
Yeah, and that's not why I'm here.
Sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Oh, whatever, dude. You're garbage. You're garbage.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Hawkins an ass. And he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
So, give me my thoughts on Andromeda for the most part. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, so I've got a question for you guys. What's your...
Hello there.
This is
Welcome
my
to
favorite
Paint
store in the
Shop.
Citadel.
You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Whew. Way too rich for my blood, if you'll excuse me. I remember my first playthrough of this game, my Shepard pretty much looked the same. I played a soldier to get my feet wet. But the armor... Ugh, the armor. In fact, I will edit this video before I upload it to see if I can get a picture of it. But the armor I beat the game in, I tried really hard to get any armor that at least looked slightly better. But, okay, picture like a white, almost like a creamy white, and like orange for like the, I'm trying to point, but like, see, like those pads, orange, and then like a white cream. It was Orange Julius armor. Orange Julius. I defeated a Reaper. Here I am talking about how badass and like on a whole godlike level the Reapers are in, and
Sovereign, what destroyed you? A human wearing Orange Julius armor.
What? Like...
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel.
Uh-oh.
Could I have a moment of your time?
I'll check that later. Of course.
What do you need?
What do you
I've
want?
been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Consider it done.
Sounds like a good cause.
Thank you, Commander.
I am heading in the right direction. Excellent. Yeah, I'll probably end this once we get to the medical clinic. I know there's some combat there, because I'm chatted out. I'll be honest. I haven't gotten much sleep yet today. Yep, I think this is actually the door, or not. Okay, this is the door.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doug. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut around. Who are you? Let her go.
Ooh. Garrus is a Miami cop that does not play by the rules. Excuse me, sir. I am going to make your weapon explode now. Ow. God. There are moments where I'm like, you know what? The combat is still awesome, and I think it's still enjoyable, but overall I think it's weird. With the Mass Effect games, I feel like they took the combat in the right direction, with the exception of stripping down some of the spec elements and the, you know, armor customization. I feel like they should have kept that, but, you know, kept the improved combat. But But Dragon Age. We'll talk about Dragon Age someday. In fact, I have a format in mind, and all I can say is...
Perfect timing.
Less is more. Less is more.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted.
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up.
What quarry?
She asked me about the shadow.
Go on.
That Quarian must have something.
Evidence. And I apologize, guys. It's just, when you play this game as much as I have, it's like... As much as I love this game, you know, it's... I'll bring in Ashley. Yes. I'm Garrus Vicarian. Gosh, more like 2 hours into the game. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this rant/commentary on Mass Effect. I'll definitely do more of these. Maybe not always the same game, but I'll do more of these. Leave a like and a comment, or dislike if you're a salty cracker. And I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.